everybody. My name is Khalifa Niasse, and today I will be talking to you about disruptive innovations and how the UBIT team can benefit from learning about disruptive innovations and new ways towards helping to further progress the goals of UBIT as a whole. First off, before I dive into the ways that we can help improve our program, I figured we would first learn the definition of what a disruptive innovation is. In this case, it is a product that disrupts the bigger and better cycle by bringing to market a product or service that is not as good as the best traditional offerings, but is more affordable and easier to use. This is a definition used by Christensen and Eyring, who wrote a book on the innovative university called The Innovative University. In the book, he describes the ways in which universities can use new methods towards further progressing the university towards successful standards, as well as finding ways to incorporate disruptive innovations into their progress as well. So, in short, what this word means is basically, in higher education terms, using a new method to further progress a certain program within the university. Today I will be discussing about how UBIT can use a disruptive innovation in order to achieve its standards and its goals. In the literature, there's a lot of literature that talks about disruptive innovation, but I wanted to focus more on what Christensen has to say. I feel that these three quotes better summarize the literature that describes disruptive innovation. The first quote says, if we get sloppy with our labels or fail to integrate insights from subsequent research and experience into the original theory, then the managers may end up using the wrong tools for their context, reducing their chances of success. Over time, the theory's usefulness will be undermined. Now, what this quote basically means is if we do not dive further into the research, if we do not do our homework on new methods and ways to further improve, then over time, the methods that we have in place, they will already start to decrease, which means we'll be going at a downward turn rather than going upward, which means we need to start doing our homework today in order to further progress UBIT and further achieve our goals. The second quote says, even when a truly new way of doing things occurs to someone in a successful organization, the established systems and standards take over. Basically what it says in a nutshell is that, the old way of doing things is always superior to the new way, which basically, like let's say if someone decides to bring a new way to do things, everybody that's around that person at first will probably tend to disagree with that new way and then just try to stick with the old way because it's like the way that they're more accustomed to, No one really likes change. The third and final quote says, if traditional universities and colleges can change their DNA quickly enough to avoid serious disruption, they will have to find a huge amount of experience and data. So basically, if universities and colleges and other higher education institutions, basically do their research and they act quickly to try to find a way to basically avoid the disruption, then they'll basically kill time faster. If traditional universities basically change rapidly, change their DNA, change what they're about, then they can both save time and money trying to find out ways in which they can basically change themselves as well as make their program and make the university better. So today I wanted to look at the strategic goals of UBIT, which is basically the goals that everyone in this room would like to achieve. I wanted to look at 4 specific goals that were outlined. These 4 goals are the cultures in which UBIT wanted to focus on and wanted to change themselves from within. The first goal I wanted to look at is the culture of student success, meaning how UBIT wanted to improve the student success rate inside the classroom. So how can UBIT help the student succeed academically. The second strategic goal that I wanted to focus on was customer service. This is basically like having the UBIT staff members help out the customers, which are the faculty members, the students, and as well as regular full-time staff members. Providing them that great service. Helping them with their needs whenever they need it. The third practice is innovation. Innovation is basically looking for ways in which UBIT can actually improve themselves. So it's basically just like making products easier to use, the effectiveness of the products. These things matter, especially to the student, as well as the staff members and the faculty members. The fourth the fourth culture that they wanted to change is information security. What the information security is basically trying to improve, the data security within the university. Basically, all the information about the university, from the information of the student to the information of the faculty to the information about the university itself, what we want to keep within this university and how we can keep it here instead of being exposed to the real world. So I've come up with a list of ways to improve each method and a list of ways to improve each culture. So I feel that in order to improve student success, I feel we should at least start by becoming more involved with MOOCs. If you don't know what a MOOC is a massive open online course. It's free online courses that you can take at certain universities, such as Duke University, Yale University, and Stanford University. These MOOCs can be used to see how students are doing online, how they're progressing, how they take these courses, how do they react to online courses. I feel that Coursera would be a great place to start because Coursera is the biggest source of open online courses that anyone can take online. So I feel that if we become more involved with MOOCs, we can at least we can use that as the trial and error before our online courses and how the rest of the students perceive our online courses and how we teach them online. My second way to improve student success is to introduce an online safe place to promote research amongst faculty, staff, and students. I feel that CUNY, the City University of New York, the CUNY Academy has a great system in which they have a safe place for researchers to basically show off their research towards other faculty and staff members of CUNY. Try to get feedback on their research, try to let people know what they're working on. I feel that UB needs to have that same place, but since we're moving towards a more online world, I feel that we should have at least a safe space for researchers, not just for classes, but also a safe place to for researchers to basically, have their work peer reviewed by their fellow faculty members, by, fellow students at times as well, So I feel that if we have a safe space for researchers to basically show off their work, that will work wonders. That could help promote not only, UBIT, but also the university as well. And I feel like one of the third and final ways to improve student success is to continue promoting Wi-Fi Boost. Wi-Fi Boost is the program in which we as a program, as the University of Buffalo IT program, are trying to improve the internet access of here at UB. We're trying to improve the internet infrastructure through the Wi-Fi access on this campus. And I feel that most of the people on this campus connect via Wi-Fi. So if we improve the Wi-Fi, if we continue to promote it, if we continue to replace old routers, I feel that that is the most essential way for us to basically show the students and as well as to show the rest of SUNY that we are serious about improving our internet infrastructure, that we are serious about improving our technological ways and proving that we are trying to move forward in the technological world. I feel that customer service should be one of our #1 priorities. There are ways in which we ourselves can help promote the brand of UBIT, and as well as promote the look of UBIT. Make us basically look good. I feel like one of the best ways that we can look good is to be open 24 hours a day throughout like the most hectic times of the semester. Some of the hectic times include moving day. That's when everybody has to basically connect their devices. You know, some people may have new devices and they want to connect them all at once to, UB's internet infrastructure. I feel like finals week is a big week when the internet infrastructure tends to crash, especially the Wi-Fi access. It tends to go slower, it tends to slow down, it tends to even, sometimes not working at all. So I feel that having someone available 24 hours a day can prove that we are serious about students trying to progress online. So if we have a technician that's available 24 hours a day, if a student is typing a paper at 3 o'clock in the morning, they can call up a technician and say, hey, I'm having trouble with this. Is there any way you can assist? That can help us look good on our part, as well as as well as learn more about what times the students are using the internet. And not only the students, but also the faculty members, and try to gather more data that way. Another way we can improve customer service is to have staff attend, if you'd like, yearly, or if you can, or if it's possible, at least semesterly customer service training seminars, which can be available online too as well. I feel that we as UBIT, we are serving the population at the University of Buffalo, meaning without them, there wouldn't be us. So we have to make sure that we are available to the rest of the campus. And I feel like if we have customer service training, we can help talk to different populations. We can help talk to the frustrated. We can help talk to the angry. We can help talk and diffuse the bad situations, because great service starts with customer service. I feel that we have to learn to communicate more with the customers. Um, we should have a staff. I feel that we should have a staff member specifically for UB Gaming Wi-Fi, and here's the thing why. I know we are a research incentive university, meaning we are heavy on research, and we're not too big on like video games and softwares and everything. But I feel that most of the students on campus that I have talked to have had issues with UB Gaming the UB Gaming Wi-Fi in the past, and it has taken several technicians to basically connect one device to UB's like gaming Wi-Fi. I feel that if we have one technician that is specific towards helping people connect to the UB gaming Wi-Fi, that would be beneficial. So that way, that one technician can also show the rest of the UBIT team how to actually connect through UB gaming Wi-Fi. And the last step that I would take to improve customer service is train all staff yearly to keep the staff up to date on the technological advances that are made here at UBIT. So there may be like there may be new Wi-Fi routers set up. We have to teach them how to set those up. There may be a new software that may replace Blackboard. We have to teach we have to teach our technicians how to set up the new software. If we teach the technicians, all of us, all of UBIT, if we teach each other how to use the newest software and the newest technological advances, we can help the rest of UB get up to date with our technological advances. The third way we can improve UBIT is the third culture that UBIT wanted to improve was the innovative culture. I feel that the best way to improve the innovation of the university is to build a team of UBIT officers, basically like ambassadors, who can go to different universities and try to learn from them what their teams are basically doing. This way we can bring the information from those different universities, bring it back here, and see how we can use that information to help improve ourselves. I feel that we should also have like a list of schools that we want to look up to when it comes to like the UBIT team, when it comes to like the university IT teams. I feel that if we have that list, we can actually track our progress to see how we are comparing ourselves to other schools and how we can be the best IT team in the universities in the United States. and eventually the world. I would also hold like some sort of test trial with new technological advances that we make on campus by having like the faculty members and the students try out these new technological advances, I feel that the students and the faculty members and the staff members are going to use these, the new advances that we come up with. So what's the best way to experiment them? Then that's better than using the very same people that are going to eventually use the same, new creations that we have come up with. And I feel that this way would help us see the errors and what we can improve on with those technological advances. The last point I wanted to make with improving innovation is to team up with the computer programs that we have here on campus, and basically improve to improve the UBIT through technological advances or the new methods, or the new creations or the technological advances that when it comes to computers or anything like technological based. So the benefits, I feel that the benefits can go both ways. I feel that the students in the computer science, the computer engineering, the computer information system programs can benefit from this teamwork, because they will be gaining experience working with professionals such as UBIT, and I feel that UBIT can gain experience through working with the students, because the students always know the newest tips and tricks when it comes to the newest advances of technology. So I feel that the benefits can go both ways. So we can benefit from working with them, and they can benefit from working with us as well. And finally, you guys wanted to put stronger emphasis on improving the information security. Basically, keeping what we want here, here at the University of Buffalo. I feel that we should hold seminars every semester to help teach customers. In our case, like the students, the faculty, the staff members, the methods of security and how to keep their information secure. I feel that security starts with the students and with the faculty members, because if they don't know about the security threats that are out there, they can be vulnerable towards a virus that can not only affect them, but can also affect the rest of the University of Buffalo. One wrong click can affect the whole entire campus and the whole entire community, and that's the last thing that we want. So I feel like the best way to prevent ourselves from that big mistake is to actually teach everyone here at UB how they can stay secure, how they can keep their information to themselves. So that way the rest of the world won't have access to what they don't want access to. My second point, I really wanted to stress this point, but we need to partner with a security company to provide security software for our campus. I feel that if we can partner with someone such as McAfee Security has a reputation for supplying security programs for cheap. If we can partner up with them to help provide antivirus software, or new security methods, or the newest internet software that can keep all of our information basically in a vault, I feel that that would be one of the most innovative and best ways to actually help our security and to make sure our online security stays strong. Because that is one of our main objectives. The students basically trust in us. The students, the faculty members, researchers, they trust us to make sure that their information stays here. That nothing happens to their information, that they don't want anything to leak out, that they don't want the rest of the world to see. And I feel that providing a software such as McAfee can really go a long way towards keeping that information locked up in a vault and keeping our information system strength strong. And finally, I wanted to talk to you. I feel that we are looking towards the future, and we are looking towards, branding out for the next 10 years. The reason why I made this presentation is because I see higher education in 2026, which is in 10 years from now, being more online based. Now, what do I mean by online based? I feel that the brick and mortar system is slowly dying. There are less and less people every year attending classes in the actual classroom. So I feel that everyone is moving towards online coursework because it is easier, it is simpler, and you can do work on your own time 9 times out of 10. The way that I see it, especially here at the University of Buffalo, not only are classes going online, but full majors are going online. You have the library information science major, that is completely online now. You know, the School of Social Work, they have a couple part-time programs that are completely online. You know, I feel that nowadays it's not just higher education, but the world is seemingly going digital. And it is up to us, if we want to improve our progress, it is up to us to look at this goal and say, we have to do something about this. If we want to progress the university, progressing the university, especially on an online presence, starts with us. So this is why I made this presentation, is because every year after year after year after year, we are currently, like the university is currently proving that, you know, the brick and mortar system is slowly decaying, which means it's going online, which means we will have no choice but to be a bigger presence on this campus. So I feel that, in short, online learning in 2026 is going to be huge. It's going to have a big presence. I wouldn't say it will top brick and mortar. I would say it will be more along the lines of 50-50, meaning 50% of college students will attend courses online, and the other 50% of college students will actually attend classes in brick and mortar. But I feel that in 10 years longer than that, I feel that online will eventually, I feel that the amount of students taking online courses will increase, which is why I created this presentation. I just wanted to, throw my hat, basically spew out what I feel is our best way to improve UBIT. I feel that we're doing a great job, but I feel that we can also do better. Because we are better than this. We're doing a great job, but I want us to excel. I want us to exceed. I want us to bust through that ceiling. That's it for my presentation. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to talk to me after this. And I'll be happy to elaborate more on anything that I did not discuss in the PowerPoint. Thank you so much for attending.